Welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today, I have been sent the ITEHIL water purifier. This is for all outdoorsmen, hunters, hikers, RVers, campers, whatever it may be. They claim that this can take pond water, river water, creek water, just an old mud hole, and give you crystal clear drinking water. And if that is the case, this is a perfect thing for any outdoorsman to get. And they sent this to me for a review. We're going to go over everything and then we're going to put it to the test. So you come along with me. We're going to check it out just to see if it does what they actually say. I took a 5-gallon bucket. I took a shovel full of just plain old ground dirt, big shovel full, filled it up with water, stirred it up. I've left it on my porch for 3 days, and I'd go out 2 to 3 times a day and just stirring it up like soup. And I then transported it over into some gallon jugs. And I did use a little bit of cheesecloth just to keep the big chunks of dirt, rock, twigs out, because we don't want to put nothing inside the machine to clog up the tubes or even the inside the little pump. So I just filtered that out. We got muddy water, pure muddy water, and we're just going to see how clean that it can give us drinking water. And I have a TDS water tester. We're going to test it. So let's just go over what comes in the box and then we'll go from there. Here you have your outlet tubes. Here you have your inlet tube. You drop this big filtered part into your water, the river, the lake, whatever it may be. Then you take the other end and plug it up to your unit, and it sucks the water out of the river into the unit. Then it'll put the water out through these 2 tubes. You have your manual. You have a USB-C charging cable. You have a filter wrench. That way, if you've got arthritis, maybe crippled in your hands, or maybe just not strong enough, that wrench will put the filters in, no problem. Here are your filters. This is the reverse osmosis filter. This is your hybrid filter. It does have 2 filters. You get this nice little breathable bag to put everything in. If it gets wet, it dries very quickly. It's got little holes in it. That way it can just dry real fast. Then you have your ITEHIL water purifier right here. So let's put it together. I'm going to show you. That way it's very simple to see. And then we'll go from there and we'll try out the water and see how clean it can give us some good drinking water. So to start out with, we have a nice little handle here on top. And again, you can see this does not weigh that much. Right here on top, you have a quick instructions. Instead of looking in your manual, it's like an overview. And under that, this is actually a door. This is where your 2 filters go. We'll go over that in a little bit. The little black rubber cover is your USB-C charging port. You just plug up your cord to here, and then you plug up the other end to an AC outlet plug or a power station or a solar panel. Under it is your on and off button. Under it is your reverse osmosis filter button and your hybrid filter button. Below them, you have little indicators with lights, and that gives you the power green button when it is running. Then the next one is charging. The next is your reverse osmosis filter, and then your hybrid filter. When they need changed, the lights will come on to indicate that it is time to change your filters. On this end of the machine, you have a little round dust cover. You just pull that down, and that is for your inlet hose. And again, this end drops into your water, lake, pond, whatever it may be. This end screws into the inlet. We'll go ahead and put that in. And you just have to do it hand tight. You don't want to over tighten it and strip out the threads. just a good snug. Then you take this end and just toss it in the lake, river, whatever it may be. On this end, you have another rubber dust cover. You just pull it down and you have your outlets. Here is your domestic water. The white is your drinking water. So you want to make sure you put your lines on the correct one. That's why they're color coded. And these do lock when you put them in. Take your blue domestic line, push in, and as you can see, it locks. It will not come out. But if you do need it to come out, push in on the little inlet and it will come out. It unlocks. So we'll put that in, locked. We'll put the drinking water outlet hose in, locked. And now we can set it up. Here you have your reverse osmosis filter and you have your hybrid filter. And again, all you have to do is lift the door and you have both ports for your filters. And I know it's hard to see, but you can see RO right here for reverse osmosis filter. Here you have hybrid for your hybrid filter. And if you also notice, if you can see, you have a little unlocked lock right here and an arrow coming over and a locked lock. Same on each side. I also wanted to show you on the filters, if you can see, it has a little straight piece right here. And when you put them in the ports, you can grab it and twist it to lock. But again, if you have bad hands, arthritis, anything like that, they give you a filter wrench. You take that wrench and put it right over and you can twist. That way it's easier on you, and it has full instructions right here, closed, open, and the arrows pointing. On the bottom you have your seals, gaskets. So it's very easy just to set up. Now I'm going to try to keep my hands out of the way best I can to show you. Again, this is the hybrid filter. So we're going to take it and we're going to put it down inside. And I know it's hard for you to see, but on the little handle, there is an arrow at one end. You put that arrow in line with the unlocked lock right here. And when you get it lined up, you push down really hard and it'll go down. Then you can twist it and lock it. I'm going to use the wrench just to show you. Now my arrow is pointing at the locked lock. And we'll do the same with the other, the reverse osmosis filter. Line my arrow up with the unlocked lock, push down, take my wrench. Now it's pointing at the locked lock. So our filters are in correctly. Just shut the door and we're about ready to go. Now I just want to show you, here is nothing but muddy water. And like I told you, I did filter out the chunks of dirt, twigs, little pebbles. That way they didn't go up in the machine and ruin it. So I just took a piece of cloth over each jug that I poured just to get out the debris. But this is nothing but pure muddy water. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my inlet tube end, which is kindly filtered itself to keep out debris. But again, this is just pure muddy water. I'm going to drop it in. I'm going to take my two outlet hoses, the drinking water, put it down in this jar. Hopefully it will stay. Take the other tube, put it into this jar. Hopefully that will stay. I'm going to come over here, hold the power button in for 3 seconds and it will start. But just remember, it has to suck water, fill up your filters, then it will start putting it out. So here we go. There it is. You can see the power button. And it is already starting putting out into the wash water, I call it. You can wash your hands, do dishes. It's just filling up the filter, so it will take just a few minutes. And hopefully you can see these. I hear the filters filling up. Now it is putting it out again in the wash water. I'm just trying to keep these from coming out of the bottles here. Now we're getting the clean water. And I'm going to be honest with you, that is some clean looking water. I'm not lying. Now the wash water does look a little milky and dirty, but per their instructions, you can use this to wash like camping dishes, running the water over your hands just to get the debris off, washing your hands basically. But this right here, I'm flat telling you, that is crystal clear. I'm really surprised about that. Because if you can see, again, this is nothing but nasty brown water. And I want to be honest with you, this thing is so quiet, literally, I can barely hear it running. And I think that's great. But as you can see this filling up right here, people, look at that. It is sparkling clear, and I'm truly surprised about that. I'll be honest with you, this would be great to take camping. You know, outdoorsman, anything, you know, hunting, fishing, whatever. Because it doesn't weigh nothing. Put everything in your little travel bag and you're good. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we've shown it enough. I'm going to turn it off. There we go. Now, looking at all three water sources, we have our muddy water. This is the disposable water. Again, they say you can wash your hands or dishes with it, but that is totally up to you. But this, the drinking water, there is no doubt, people. That is crystal clear. Ain't nobody can argue with that. Now here, I have a TDS water tester. I ordered this. Now I'm not no professional with it, but as you can see, let me open this up. On the bottom, it gives you a scale of light blue to darker blue to a purple and green, all the way over to like a red. And when you get into the red, more or less, it's saying you don't want to drink that. So let me grab a paper towel. And what I'm going to do, we're going to turn this on. And I hope that you can see that. Now I'm going to do this water. Well, it's red. Let me, if I can hit the hold button. It's hard to do when I got it down in the jar. Give me 1 second. My hands are too big to be honest with you. There, I've got it. Red 178. So definitely not drinkable water. Hit clear. Now I am just going to rinse this off. That way if any debris is on there, because we're going to test out our drinking water now. As you can see, it is at 0. I'm going to try to hold this one too. It locks the number in. Well, it turned it off. I apologize. Again, you can see it's 0. There, we got it. It is 10. So that is very much drinkable water. I cannot believe that. Them are some really, really good results, I'll tell you. That is amazing, to be honest with you. Lay that down there. If you're truly looking for a good water purifier, I have to say I would recommend this. So if you're honestly looking for a real true water purifier, the ITEHIL water purifier seems to be legit. As you can see, pure drinking water right there. And just to prove it to you, that was muddy water. People, that's all right. Again, this is simple, so simple to operate. You put in your filters, put in your inlet tube, and your 2 outlet tubes. That is it. And again, you can use a solar panel, you can use a power station, or just hook it simply up to an AC outlet. So again, I don't want nobody to think there's any trickery. That's why I tried to show you step by step. That way you can actually see it did purify the water. Again, if you're a camper, a hunter, hiker, boater, it don't matter. As long as you've got water, you can make clear drinking water. Right there is your proof in the pudding. This thing truly has amazed me. I've been sent I don't know how many water filters by different companies. And just to be honest with you, you've never seen me show one because they didn't work. I'm going to be flat honest with you. I'm not mentioning no names. One company sent me 2 different types. One was a gravity fed water filter. Then they sent another one, which was a hand pump. Neither one I could get to work properly. So I didn't even bother showing them. This one here has really, truly amazed me. And again, on 1 full battery charge, you can get 9 gallons of pure sparkling drinking water. So check out ITEHIL. I'm going to leave their link in the description along with a discount code to save my viewers some money. So check it out. This is no joke. Look at other videos, but I just literally proved it to you, and with the tester. So no monkey business. I'm just being honest, trying to help you. That way you don't waste your money on other water filters that don't work. If you want something that works, give ITEHIL a look. I'm telling you, you won't be discouraged from them. They're great. Check out the discount code and their link in the description. I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.